back with me for a second to 2008, the Great Depression. I want to talk to you guys tonight about the people who were working hard in the face of our country's despair, the people who were helping us cope with the present and think about the future. I'm going to talk to you tonight about bartenders and teachers. And interestingly enough, it was during that Great Depression that I was going through a little confusing overlap where I was both. The thing is, that overlap got less and less confusing once I realized that, in fact, there is significant overlap with my two jobs. I'm going to talk to you guys about three things today. I'm going to start by talking about giving instructions. We're going to do a little compare and contrast of drunk people and people going through puberty. And then we're going to give some thanks. Number one, giving instructions. This is like your primary responsibility as a bartender or as a teacher. And here's the thing, you got to be really clear, you got to be really concise, and it helps if you're a little bit exciting. So when someone comes up to the bar and they're like, I want a gin and tonic and a Heineken and a Long Island, you have to say, stop. We're going to go all the liquor first, and then the beer, and then the wine, and then the non-alcoholic stuff, okay? I'm going to give you a second. Come back when you're ready. Because the thing, drunk people and tweens, like they really want to do the right thing, but they just need some direction, really clear direction. Here's what you should never do. Don't ever ask a drunk person or a middle school student, what did I just say? They will never know the answer. It's not really their fault, right? When you're at a club or you're in a classroom, you're thinking about a lot of things. Take a second. Take in everything that's going through their minds. That's no joke. It's a lot going on, right? So drunk people and tweens are a lot alike, right? And it's not really their fault, and there's science to back this up, actually. I want to show you a diagram of the brain of a drunk person and someone going through puberty. And perhaps some of you could relate to one of these guys, right? One or the other, probably not both, right? So here's the thing. There's a significant overlap in the symptoms of intoxication and the symptoms of puberty. And while their tasks may be totally different, like one has to order drinks and the other has to take some notes, the challenges that come up because of these symptoms are really, really similar. Let's talk about memory challenges. I had a 7th grade boy come into my classroom in a panic, asking if we had homework due for our next class. And I said to him, dude, you're not even in my class. And then he looks around and he ran out of the room. You want to know why I was prepared for that? Bartending. Drunk people get lost all the time. Unexpected behavior. For drunk people, that's obvious. For teenagers, it just means that I get to catch kids being the best person they are all the time. Recently, I overheard an 8th grade boy tell a 7th grade boy after his voice cracked in front of the whole class, "It's cool, man. It happens to me all the time." And then there's this. This is a Valentine to me from an 8th grade boy wishing me a happy Valentine's Day, hopefully. And then in black and black on the other side, he wrote a Tupac quote, "I don't even know what this means. But this is clearly the best Valentine I have ever received." The thing about teachers and bartenders is that we grumble a lot, and we secretly love the people that we serve. And we appreciate your thanks. And maybe that thanks looks a little bit different for bartenders than for teachers. But I'll tell you one thing. For both, high fives are always preferred over hugs. But maybe you make like your own thanks, right? Like maybe you just send that email to your kid's teacher and you CC the principal. Thank you. That To Kill a Mockingbird unit is blowing my kid's mind. Thank you. And thank you to all of you. I'm Kristin Leong. Find me on Twitter. Send me a high five.